thing is so much louder, guys. Like, the camera does not do it justice. But anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I feel like I haven't taken the M3 on a fun drive in a little while, so that's what we're gonna do right now, and I figured I'd take you guys along with me for the journey. But yeah, let me just say though, this car is so much louder. It sounds so much better than it did before. It looks so much better than it did before, especially with the new Apex wheels. These things are absolutely filthy right now, by the way, but they still look really, really good. The front wheels especially get so caked up with brake dust, but that's why I did ceramic coat the car. Hopefully this will be not too much of a pain to clean. By the way, in my videos, I get so many questions, or more so criticisms, on the fact that I have both my keys with me at all times. Let me just say, guys, these are not both the M3 keys. This is the M3 key, the black one, and this here is the X5 key. If you don't believe me, so yeah, these are not both the M3 keys. So many people have commented on my videos saying, oh, you're such an idiot for taking both your keys with you everywhere. That's not the case. They just happen to look pretty similar, but they're actually pretty different, because this one, again, is all black. This one here is silver. So that way, if I ever want to just like hop into X5, hop into M3, you know, just switch between the cars, I have both the keys with me. I think that's what makes sense. Anyways, I'm gonna hop inside the M3. We're gonna go for a little drive, bit of like a spirited drive. So I'm gonna throw on the GoPro, which I have here in my pocket, which feels really weird. It's a big thing to have in my pocket. Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna throw on the GoPro and we're gonna go for a drive. But I wanna show you guys something really funny. Ever since I lowered this car, I've been struggling to get out of my driveway. And mind you, my driveway is not that bad. Like, I'll show you guys here in a second. But like, it's not that bad. It's not that steep. But even still, I still struggle to get out with this car. It's not just because I lowered it, it's also this front lip. This front lip is like super aggressive, so it doesn't exactly help. So in order for me to get out of this driveway, I literally have to take like a million turns. So I have to basically like cut this thing at an angle, so that way I don't scrape the front lip, hopefully do anything. And then I gotta get back out of here, all right? And then pretty much go back up on top of the sidewalk, and then come back forward and hope no car is right over there that's gonna get really upset with what I'm doing. Let's just quickly move out of the way here. But yeah, it is a pain, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to run back and get the camera. But anyways, it's really annoying, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I do not miss stuff like that with low cars. It's been a while since I've driven a properly low car. The F30 has been lowered still for a little while, which, as you guys saw, I sold anyways. But because it didn't have a front lip or the M Sport bumper anymore, it didn't really feel that low. But now with this M3, it being lowered and having that aggressive front lip, yeah, it feels like a low car. And I don't miss it. So yeah, if you guys don't know, I did lower this car on AST lowering springs. It's sort of like it's a subtle drop. It's actually not too crazy, and it kind of maintains its stock qualities. I did a whole video kind of explaining like what I think about it, like why I didn't go with coilovers, all that type of stuff. So we're not gonna get into detail over here. But yeah, just in case you guys didn't know, AST lowering springs, it also has obviously those wider Apex wheels on some better, stickier tires. But something, as you guys know, I didn't do is tune the car. So that's something a lot of people ask me about. And now look, I'm not gonna give you guys a long-winded answer on why I don't tune this car. It's not about money, it's not about affording it. Well, oh, thank you guys, very nice of you. It's quite simple, guys. I don't feel like I need it. This car is already fast enough. If they want to give me some space here so I can yeah, guys, this car is fast enough. I do not feel like it needs any more power. From factory, this thing comes with like 506 horsepower to the crank, but BMW is notorious for, you know, almost underestimating their power. So why do I need any more? I'm not competing, I'm not racing. I mean, you know, not officially at least. So why would I need to tune it? I don't know, I just don't feel the need. I know people will say, well, make a great YouTube video, or it's good for content, all that type of stuff, but like, honestly, I don't feel like I need to. Like, I don't think people come to this channel for that type of stuff. You know, there are other people who do that. My friend Slow Speed, he's actually really good about that. Like, he really pushes these cars and stuff like that. I don't really. Like, yeah, I like to push these cars to a bit, that bump made me hop a little bit, mess up my downshift. But anyways, yeah, I push my cars a little bit here and there, but like nothing crazy, you know? So I really don't need the extra power. I just don't. There's nothing more to it. But yeah, anyways, that's the reason why I don't tune my car. I know a lot of people are wondering why, you know, they're like telling me go big turbo or something. Grips. Woo! This thing is so sick. Personally, guys, I'm all about the driving experience in general, just like, you know, but the power, I feel like it has enough. So I was really focused on the handling, the tires, the wheels, not even all that focused really. Like I could do a lot better than what I did. Like I can do proper coilovers, I can do RAARs, and this thing would be a true beast. I can put 18s in the back and put a 305 tire on it. But that's obviously not the route that I went. But I'm just saying, I'd rather even focus just a little bit on that stuff than a whole lot on power. You know, when you drive an automatic, I'm realizing more, it just doesn't downshift the way that I want it to. Oh, speaking of, that's something I did consider doing, is a... Oh, I'm burning so much gas. I did consider doing a ZH or XHP, I forgot what it's called, XHP trans flash. Because that should make the transmission obviously feel a lot more aggressive. And it's not necessarily more power, but it should still make the car more fun to drive. So I did highly consider that. The reason why I didn't do it is because I've heard mixed things about it. Like some people say nothing but good things about it. Some people are like, oh, well, you know, it's just way too rough. Go ahead, guy, go, 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 go. Yalla, habibi, yalla, yalla, yalla. Yeah, people say that it's way too rough. So like if you put it in stage 3, I forget that it's a manual sometimes. If you put it in stage 3, that's when it feels the best, like it performs the best, but then just daily driving, people say that it's way too rough. So I don't know, now especially since I sold the F30, I am gonna have to daily drive this car a little more, which I'm kind of excited about, but I'm also a little nervous about. That was a bird. So I don't really know if I want to go that route. Like I actually like the fact that this car is still pretty comfortable. Like if I take it out of M mode right now, we are chilling. So I don't know, the XHP tune, I've never done it to any of my cars before. Maybe I just don't know enough about it, but yeah, don't know if I'm gonna go that route, but maybe I will. Someone did tell me you can do a CS tune. Is this guy gonna block the way? Come on, guy, what are you doing? What are you doing? You sitting there on your phone? Come on. I think I didn't finish the statement, but I was basically saying someone told me that you can get a CS tune, so you can tune the MDM mode to the CS, the M4 CS, or the M3 CS rather. Then you can also tune the transmission to that same equivalent. So, light screen, buddy, come on. So the point is, I feel like that might be a little more reasonable. Like it's not gonna be super aggressive. Maybe it's still daily driver friendly. I don't know. Listen guys, just overall, again, I know I'm ranting and I'm probably not making sense here, but just overall, the speed, that's just not me. That's not this channel. It's never been my style. The reason why I tuned my other cars is because I felt like those cars really needed it. Ooh, that stop sign came up quick. Whereas this car, I don't feel like I need it. But you know, what I personally enjoy is working on the cars, going on fun drives still. Like, and this isn't the only time I drive my car fun. If you guys are like, oh, this is nothing, you know, obviously I'm still filming at the same time. I kind of wanted to make a video and address a couple things, so that's why I'm not going crazy, but I still go on drives with my friends and stuff. Get in your lane, buddy. Let's see, take this corner. The grip is amazing. Yeah, anyways, so I do take my cars out on fun drives, but I really like to make my cars look good, handle well, sound good, and I really like to work on the cars. Like, I think I've come to the realization that's the thing I like to do the most. It's the videos I enjoy the most. It's the content I feel the most proud of. It's what just gives me the most, like, I don't know, satisfaction at the end, is working on the cars, installing something, changing something, fixing something, maintaining them, whatever it is. Like, I should have been a mechanic, man. That's the career path I probably should have taken. So with that said, guys, I've been thinking, You know, as you guys know, again, I sold the F30, and I've been debating what car to get next. I've actually been pleasantly surprised with how many people said to get a Supra, which gives me a lot of comfort because I thought no one would care to see a Supra, but it sounds like more people than I thought would. But what I've been thinking about doing is getting a wrecked car and just rebuilding it. Not to the level of like Matt Armstrong or like Newer back in the day, but you know, a car that maybe has some minor front end or rear end damage. Definitely nothing engine worthy or anything like that, but and then, you know, just rebuilding it and then modifying it. That way we can get something cheaper. That way I'll have more content, and that way it'll also be profitable. This video's kind of been all over the place, but yeah, point is, guys, if you're expecting to see a tuned G80 on this channel, you're probably not gonna see it. Will I eventually tune this car? Maybe one day when I get sick of the power right now and I feel like I need more. But that day's not gonna come anytime soon. But what I am focused on is the future mods for the car. I already gave you guys a bit of a teaser for that, so if you guys missed that video, that's on you, not on me. But also, I'm focused on getting the next car to replace the F30. That's also not gonna happen right away, because right now I'm kind of chilling with 2 cars. But I have been looking at a Supra that someone's selling upstate New York for a pretty good deal. It's a little more high mileage, but I don't really care about that. Like, I would just drive the car and put miles on it anyways. So, considering it, but also kind of want to get a rebuild. Maybe not necessarily a rebuild. Maybe I just get something that's a little older and beat up and like a little clapped out, and I just work on like cleaning it up and refreshing it and all that type of stuff. By the way, can we just get another look at this M3? I'm obsessed with the way that this thing looks now, with the ride height, with the wheels. Man, it looks so good. And keep in mind, guys, this is not the end. We still have more for it. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video over here. So if you guys enjoyed it, drop it a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And yeah, with that said, this video is pretty much done, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
If you don't listen that much, some of y'all don't listen at all. The same they be pushing your butt.